All right, hello everybody. My name is William Koestler. I am a junior at Iowa State University, currently studying abroad here in Singapore. And I am an intern with Variantz IoT here in Singapore. So Variantz is an IoT and consulting company, basically specializing in smart home products as well as pet products, all designed to make life easier and more convenient. So my role here at Variantz, like I mentioned, I was an intern. Worked a lot with competitor analysis, building a website for the new product line APAWLOGY, as well as just doing market research for APAWLOGY, as well as expanding social media. So the try and learn approach, how did it affect me? Basically, we did a lot of testing with the website itself, sort of figuring out things that, or trying to figure out things that would work or wouldn't, and applying those to the final launched result. So we got a lot of insight from our supervisor here as to what he believed would be effective versus not. Because of course, being in Singapore, things are a bit different than back in the States. So the 3 most important positive traits that you must have in order to succeed here, I would say you would have to be disciplined, dedicated, and able to work under tight deadlines, because it's a lot of, okay, we need to do this, what needs to be done by next week. Being able to plan out your week in accordance to like what tasks need to be done by the end of the internship is definitely something that you need to consider. How is school and life back home different from Variantz and Singapore? How's school and life back home different from Variantz and in Singapore? Oh, okay, I see what the question's asking. So school back home, of course, just typical university compared to here is much different. Class sizes are smaller, and just a lot more personal, you could say. And Variantz, I mean, this is my first intern experience with a tech company, so can't really tie that back to any experience in this sort of field that I've had back home, but definitely been a growing point and a step forward in my experience. Okay, so now I've got some questions from a bucket that I'm gonna answer here. Okay, so the first one: what kind of interns would best fit taking up this internship at Variantz, and why? Okay, so what kind of interns? Definitely, there's many different aspects of this role that interns could focus on. So I myself am in marketing and sales, so what I did might be completely different to what an IT student or a finance student might be doing. But as a marketing and sales student, I was able to gain a lot of that exposure in product launch and in website development and marketing strategies. Just a lot of that stuff that sort of a mini role of what a real life or a full-time career would be. Okay, next question. Okay, what is one thing you've learned from your internship experience? I think the main takeaway I have from this is that it is important to be honest with yourself when doing your work. And what I mean by that is, just for my role specifically, you're always able to tell if something that you're working on will end up, I guess, making it to the final product or final product launch. And you're kind of on your own for this internship. You develop strategies, you get ideas, and you put them into action. And then at the end of the week or the beginning of the week, you'll have a talk with your supervisor, and he'll analyze and evaluate these ideas that you have. And so it's just one thing I learned was just to I guess, yeah, just be honest with yourself. Just be disciplined, and just really dedicate yourself to this role, because it takes it's a lot of work, but it's a good experience. Okay. How's your perspective on working in a smart tech / IoT company changed? Like I said, yeah, this is my first experience with tech and IoT, so definitely a lot different than what I was initially expecting going into this internship. I actually thought that we would be working with the older Variantz products, such as the cameras and the alarm systems, but we ended up actually really focusing on the launch of the APAWLOGY line, which you can see behind me. So in the sense that, you can incorporate like smart pet products so well into IoT, or they can just be a part of IoT. That was definitely something that I didn't expect, but it was surprisingly, it was interesting, and it's something that I was really able to be dedicated to. Okay. How is team collaboration and working with your supervisor advanced and or complete workloads in comparison to working alone? So that brings me to, one of my favorite aspects of this internship actually was that my supervisor was present almost all the days we were here in the office. So we were really able to work with him, or if we ever had anything that we needed to clear up with him, or if he had any goals he wanted to set for us, we were just right in speaking distance with each other, and we were really able to work separately, but at the same time reevaluate and reassess what the priorities were and what we needed to work on at the same time. Have you ever lied or challenged your supervisor, and why? Okay, lied? I don't think I've ever directly lied. Challenging my supervisor? I guess in terms of website development, the website we were working on, he would put certain things in the website that I would kind of look at them and say, hey, I think that this could be done different. If I were a potential buyer, and if I were entering this website at first and I saw this would be my reaction, so on and so forth. So really just giving your honest opinion, whether you think that might contradict something that your supervisor has put in himself. He really values those opinions, and he would rather you be honest and upfront, in comparison to not saying anything. So that would definitely be that. That's all the questions I have. Thank you so much for listening, and would definitely recommend this internship role. Caught me a little bit off guard at first with when I realized all the work we would be doing in such a short time period, but really just a great learning experience, and I'm happy I went with Variantz. Thank you.